So this woman writes, this post, red flags or thoughtful gift. Yeah, so giving gifts too early can sometimes be a dangerous thing because often they're interpreted as sometimes bribes, whether it's for bribe for her liking you or a bribe for sex. Um, and it can also come across sometimes as like you're trying to please her or seek her approval. So let's check out this woman's post. See where she's coming from and see what kind of she's talking about here. So I've been talking to this guy I met online, dating for a few weeks. So she is 35, he is 38. We chat every day and he calls me most. So what's he doing? He is the one who is pursuing more. He's the one who's chasing when this happens. Often communicates, well, it communicates chasing, and chasing really drops her attraction because it's more of like really a feminine quality to chase. We were supposed to meet a week and a half ago, but he got a contract that sent him to Europe for 2 weeks. Okay, well, he's got his mission. He's got his thing he's working on. That's good. No problem. We keep talking, even though we're in opposite time zones. He wishes me good night when it's his morning, and we talk during his lunch. I'd say it's getting a little bit too much too soon. Like you haven't even been on a date with this woman, and now you're kind of in this zone where it's almost like what like good night things are just like kind of like a reassurance or thinking it builds a connection. When really the two of you don't have that connection yet. And still, even when you have it, even when you're in a relationship or in a dating relationship, I would advise against that good nights and then the constant texting because it doesn't allow that space. And one of the biggest things in relationships and succeeding in creating desire is managing the space between you and her. So it's like you need that closeness when you see each other, and you need that space to wander and closeness and space. And really that push and pull is that's what attraction's one of the main things that it's made of. He asked me what I want him to bring back as a souvenir. I say candy, lol. He's asking her questions instead of just deciding. Not a good way to go. Well, I wake up to his morning message saying he was thinking about me and bought me a present. Too much too soon. He's getting into this fantasy realm when they haven't even seen each other yet. Sends me a pic, and he's not being. Oh, I just saw this. He bought me a $2,000 Christian Dior purse. Are you serious, dude? Total bribe. I mean, it's like when you do something like that, it's just like she's gonna think, well, he's trying to just have sex with me, or he doesn't think that good of himself, and so he has to do this, or she feels like she's obligated now if he does something like this. $2,000 purse without even meeting this girl, dude. It's not going to work, and you just really spent $2,000 on something that's really going to drop her attraction in most cases, or at least if she shows like maybe she has that excitement because it's $2,000 purse. I mean, yeah, it's like, geez, and that she might actually be with you, but it's you're starting this off, if so she expects that this relationship is going to be, she's going to get all these huge gifts, and she's just going to be really has a higher likelihood of being with you because of your money or because you give her things, and it's not going to be healthy, and it's going to leave the two of you empty ultimately. Yeah, don't do this, man. I'm so thrown. I've been very independent my whole life and never have received a gift like this. The most expensive thing my ex of 13 years bought me was a $150 perfume I really wanted. I bring up that it's too much and I want to take things slow. Boom, right there. You see it all the time. Women take things much more slower in most cases than men. It's like men sometimes, if they're attracted, it's like they start to think up things in their head, think up fantasies, think up their whole life together, sometimes just for the fact that she's beautiful. Whereas women often approach it as like, hey, let's see where this goes, or let's see how I feel with this person. Let's see if we're a good match. And so if you act from a guy's perspective, if you act out of those fantasies and do things like buy her $2,000 gifts before even seeing her, it's going to freak her out. He says, I deserve it. It's like, how? It's like, how you met online dating, right? And it's like, yeah, dude, it's like, what did she really do? It's just kind of fantasy land. And that life changes. So get used to it. Get used to someone spoiling you. So who are you going to attract by doing that? Well, you're going to attract a gold digger. It's like, is that really what you're wanting? Someone who will just basically use you for your money. And then when somebody can give them more, then they leave you and go for that other person. And in the meantime, she'll probably not respect you. Um, yeah. He says he's spitting by me and I make him really happy. Now he's expressing his emotions, still taking it way too quickly, even though he probably doesn't realize it. He thinks it's totally natural because that's what he's naturally feeling, but she's not. And he's basically blind to that because of his attraction, you know. Should this be a red flag? Guys, is this weird? Yeah, I mean, it shows that he's really inexperienced. He's probably not had much success in the past other than just bribing women, or he has this belief that he has to do this huge thing or have this extravagant thing for someone to like him, and therefore he doesn't really feel that great about his own qualities in himself. Yeah, I'd say it is a red flag. My friends say, soak it up. It's the karma I deserve. Yeah, after they say, yeah, take the $2,000 bag, take it, you know. I'm just so confused by such a grand gesture. I've had a knack for fuckboys and men that need help. Is this what normal guys wooing a woman do? Absolutely not. This behavior is going to freak women out. It's not going to set the foundation for a successful relationship, and I would yes say it is a red flag.